Hi everyone, this is Sarah Catherine Gutierrez back with this week's Save Yourself column, and it is March, spring is in the air. What better time to talk about weddings? Now, as you'll see from today's column, I am not anti-wedding at all. I am not anti-engagement ring, but I have two issues happening right now with money and newly engaged couples. So first of all, money spent that people cannot afford on an engagement ring, on a wedding, is burdening young, fragile marriages. And that is just a reality. Is walking into a marriage with that kind of debt can really set people back. Second of all, I think it also distracts from what ought to be happening. So we spend a lot of time on the preparation around a wedding, but so little time with preparation around money for a newlywed couple. And so what I'm challenging folks to do today is to be that voice in a young couple's ear saying, can y'all talk about money for just a little bit? Can you talk about how much debt you have? Can you talk about what your spending habits are? Can you talk about what your saving habits are? Can you talk about expectations that you'll have going into this marriage, or hopes going into this marriage for what you want to do with your money? Imagine, as I say in the first sentence of the column, imagine a world where you can disagree about money but not fight about it. And we now are not blind to the fact that money weighs on marriages. We're not blind to the fact that finances are usually listed as one of the top reasons that people get divorced. And I argue it doesn't have to be that way. I truly believe that. So a little food for thought today, and as many of you might be tuning in, I will be watching Marriage or Mortgage, which debuts this Wednesday, to see these couples wrestling in front of all of us with these decisions of, do we want the big wedding or do we want the mortgage? Now, I'm not going to weigh in on either. I think it's a false decision, because I don't think that it's either a marriage or a mortgage. It doesn't have to be a huge wedding. Getting a mortgage isn't necessarily the best, the most prudent thing that a couple can be doing when they're starting out a marriage. But I take the point. I take the point that that you have a finite amount of money and you have to make a choice on it. And so for that reason, I like that that is the way that this show is putting it out there, is you have to make choices with a finite amount of money. So hope you guys enjoy today's column. And if you do end up watching Marriage or Mortgage, would love your thoughts on it and what you think and what maybe you've done in your own lives and your own marriages, and that you think has worked. I would love to hear it. All right, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy saving as always. Take care.